Oh no. There you go. Whoops, what is going on? All right, we're on lesson 86, multiplying fractions and whole numbers. So here's our object. There you are. Okay, our objective for today is to find a fraction of a whole number by multiplying. Pretty simple. Your math joke for today is what is 3 feet? What has 3 feet and one leg? Sorry about that. And it's a yardstick. There is no vocab today, so on your vocab portion, I want you to write how many quarts does it take to fill a gallon, all right? And how many pints does it take to fill a gallon? So write those answers on your vocab, and I'll know that you have watched the video. All right, so your new concept for today is we are going to be multiplying fractions by whole numbers, and you guys have already been kind of doing this. But here's just a little visual of how it actually works. All right, if you have 1/3 of 6, right? Basically, when we say 1/3 of 6, of is our multiplication. Okay, and so if we had 6 boxes and we divide them into thirds or 3, what you're gonna have here is you're gonna have 2 in each spot, right? So if you had 1/3 of 6, this would be 2. All right. Basically, the way to show that is 6 divided by 3 equals 2. All right. And if you did 1/3 of 2, this is how it would. This is what you do. You do 1/3 times 2 over 1. 2 over 1 equals 2, right? So it's the same thing. You're just putting a 1 underneath the 2. And what you do is you multiply across. 1 times 2 equals 2. And then 3 times 1 equals 3. And so your answer would be 2/3. Basically, what you're doing here is, remember, multiplication is kind of like addition, right? So if you do 1/3 times 2, you're basically adding 1/3 plus 1/3. And you don't mess with the denominator, and you just add your numerators, and then you have 2/3. And that's what we get here, okay? So, what we do our example number 1, what number is 2/3 of 4? So what you're going to do is you're going to add 1 as your denominator, and you're just going to times across. So 2 times 4, it's down here, 2 times 4, that equals 8, and then 3 times 1 equals 3. Then you have 8/3. But remember, we don't leave fractions as improper. We have to separate out the whole number from it. And so 3 goes in 8 twice, and you have a remainder of 2 left over. So your final answer is 2 and 2/3. Okay, so this also just shows 4 times 2/3, which is 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which equals 8/3. And basically, we reduce this, make it a proper fraction with a whole number, and it's 2 and 2/3. That's it for your examples for tonight. Pretty short lesson, right? So for letters A, B, and C, reverse the order of factors to check your answer. Basically, after you've multiplied it, reverse the order, you're going to divide it, and to see if you get the right answer, okay? So really, we're just looking for the correct answer, 1/3 times 4, and you're going to end up getting 4 over 3. And then you're going to reduce that improper fraction, and you'll have 1 and 1/3. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to write those questions in the back, and we will see you guys in the morning. Have a great night.